Community, and welcome to another session of our weekly live streams. We're very lucky today to have Brandon Burgason. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's the CEO and founder of Moby, what I would describe as an ethical neobank that is also crypto enabled. And without further ado, I'm going to let him introduce himself and tell us a bit more about it.
Hey, Ignacio, pleasure to be here. I love doing live streams and excited to chat with you.
Fantastic. So tell us a bit more about Moby, what your mission is, and how you're going about executing that vision.
Well, really, our mission about Moby is really to give access to money for people in other places that didn't have access traditionally. But to do that, we really had to start with figuring out how to make crypto mainstream because the access to money comes through blockchain systems. And so what we started off initially with Moby Labs is we built out our kind of mainstream product called Moby Pay. And it is a universal payments and rewards ecosystem. And really the focus around initially is really trying to figure out a way to bridge the gap between the crypto side, where the future is going, and making it easy for the mainstream consumer. So we've been building for about 3.5 years. We have our beta app that's out live on the App Store in the US in select states. We will be rolling out internationally, but really we kind of had to work backwards and really focus on the end user. And then with our future looking in the, down our roadmap of really giving access to people and really giving a way for people to earn, get and give with our platform. So we encompass a lot of different things all in one app, essentially.
Yeah, I was checking you out. It looks really fantastic. I saw that you guys are both business and retail oriented, but the idea or the mission is a lot of creating a sharing economy in which everyone benefits, and you're making it easy to donate money, right? And so I'd love to hear a bit more about that. Did you hear me? We're having an issue with the sound now.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, 1 second, Brandon. Can you hear me? He can. Yeah, we can't hear you. We can't hear you at the moment. Let's see. Still can't hear you. Having an issue with the audio. Yeah, Brandon, unfortunately, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, there we go. We're back on. Fantastic. Now we can hear you.
Yeah, I have an echo on my side, but
when I speak, you get an echo?
Yeah, but it's okay. I can figure it out as long as everyone else is not hearing what I hear.
Hopefully not. This restream, if anyone on the restream is on this, you guys need to get your act together. But sorry, my last question was about your revenue sharing model between institutions and retailers and how you enable to give back. What is the drive behind that? I really like it. It's really a Web3 approach to banking and much more ethical. But I want to hear more about the motivation behind it and why you think that's going to build a better kind of banking or financial system.
Sorry, I can barely hear you, and it's a really bad echo. I'm not sure what's going on here. Can you guys hear me okay now?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just a bad echo, but okay, I can hear you better.
1 second. Is now better?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. I was going to say, lots of technical difficulties today. Thank you for everyone for bearing with us. We'll figure it out. I was going to say, I really like the revenue sharing model that you have. You're focused on both institutions and businesses and retail, and you really want to enable a sharing economy, which people can give, as you just said. So I want to hear about the motivation behind that and why you think that makes for a better financial system or a better system versus traditional banking.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. My purpose is to build technology that helps people and solves problems. that's really what I'm going to do while I'm on this planet. So when it comes down to money, I see people in other countries haven't had access to Western technology like credit cards and debit cards, things like that, and blockchain changes that. And in order to all of us to kind of be equal, which we all are, it's important for us to be able to all win. And right with the blockchain space, and why I love it is everyone's always willing to work together to make it a better place. And you can actually build a new monetary system where supports those people that are less fortunate. And if you can just have to be creative and building a model that can do that. So it's an interesting time, and we took it as a opportunity to rethink the way money is spent, sent, and earned and given. So we're building out a platform where you can shop at your favorite places, spending cash for crypto. We will actually give you cash back, and that's on cash as well. You can get crypto back if you choose to, but we give cash back on cash. And if you decide to donate to your favorite charity, cause, or church, we'll actually double that. So we're supporting people, whatever it is that you support, we'll support you, and the things that matter most to our end user, which I think will be important, especially in this new generation coming about. That's important for people to be equal and to help others.
Completely agree, and I really like that. And here at Bondex, we're very aligned with that mission. We're all about democratizing the economics of people's data and creating a new professional network model. We'll have our own wallet, so we'll chat about that, about maybe partnership opportunities related to that. I really like those ethical gateways for everyone. And I wanted to ask you also, so that you guys have a referral system. Same here at Bondex. That's actually yielded us fantastic network effects. I think growth and network effects is a whole different game when it comes to blockchain. How effective has that been for you, even with your beta application? How's your user growth, et cetera?
Yeah, that part of the system is not live yet. We are
Okay.
still doing some testing, but we do have an affiliate platform that we believe will have a significant network effect on getting user adoption. That's kind of our secret sauce. And I believe that's what's going to really set us apart from any of our competition that's out there. And so, yeah, we're excited. That's the main component of our growth strategy.
Yeah, we've done that here at Bondex. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but we're now at 575,000 users in 6 months through carefully designed blockchain incentives and network effects. And so I think that's something that to bootstrap a network or an ecosystem is something that blockchain is very good at. It's a fantastic use case for it. But then once you get past those initial network effects, is how do you turn them into high value users that really create a true community? And that's the stage that we're at. I'm excited to see how Moby does, especially because I think your mission and your vision is something fantastic. I think the current financial institutions have been too greedy for too long, and they haven't really been ethical in the ways that they've handled their business. And so a new era has come. And even though I think there's still room for institutions and in the financial system, I think there's incumbents. And I wanted to ask you, in this fight that you're having to kind of equalize things, how are you finding regulation? What's your view on it? How is Moby going about it?
We're a U.S. entity, so regulation is the number one priority. We have to abide by the laws that the U.S. has. So that being said, it is also a challenge to build decentralized products. So we're always in an evolving environment where regulations continue to evolve for the better. I believe in crypto space. We have some people even at the SEC that are some are against what we're doing, and some are pro what we're doing. So it's an important aspect, but we always want to make sure that we're not dealing with anyone that laundering money, excuse me. And we just need to think about those things and make sure that we're protecting um, those that need to be protected through regulation.
I completely agree. And so you have strict KYC, AML procedures for everyone that kind of signs up to Moby, et cetera, no matter whether a business or a retail, I imagine.
That's correct. Yeah, KYC, know your customer for the individual use, and then KYB, know your business for the commercial side.
And then in terms of your licensing, do you have a digital payments processing license? Do you plan to get a banking license in the future? What does that look like?
We're still looking at that. Right now, we're utilizing our banking partners and their license, money transmitter license, and stuff like that. We don't hold custody of people's money. We're simply a technology platform. To become a bank and do all that is a large upfront expense, and not really needed at this stage. But we will be looking at getting a neo banking type of license, a global remittance type of platform. Again, there's so many different open APIs that are out there that you really need to do that now. Unless you're intending on taking some of the revenue from actual banking to activity, which we don't intend on doing anytime soon.
Okay, understood. That makes complete sense. I guess there's some use cases in Europe, and I come from M&A at HSBC in London, and we've seen a lot of success with neobanks there with the rise of Revolut and Monzo. But I really like that you take it a step further with this ethical kind of redistribution of value and allowing your users to create a true sharing economy. That's something that they don't have. And I think, as you say, that's going to really resonate with the young generation, the Gen Zs, the millennials, who I think want a much more equal and fair world. And so I really believe in what you're doing. My next question would be, can you tell us a little bit about your token and the tokenization of and how that plays a part in your model?
Yeah, absolutely. So the tokenization is a super big important because, as I mentioned, we first started with Moby Pay, and with that payments and reward ecosystem. When I wrote the white paper, we didn't know the blockchain we were going to go with. Obviously, everyone wanted to say the most popular was Ethereum. But inherently, as a payments platform, Bitcoin, Ethereum are slow, expensive, in reference to, or in comparison to platforms like Stellar, which are built for payments. That's fundamentally all they do. And they have actually built-in KYC elements as well, which is great. So we decided to build MDX, our primary asset, on Stellar. We're actually now an enterprise partner with Stellar. We're doing a lot of things with them to help, give more access to money around the world, because with Stellar, you can do 100,000 transactions for one US penny and settle in 2 to 5 seconds in crypto and in cash. And the token becomes a vehicle of sending the money. So when it comes to blockchain payments, Stellar is number one and will be, not just because of speed and cost, but because they have anchors which allow you to access fiat currency in different countries around the world. And so those anchors, you don't necessarily have to have those licensing. You can just be part of the Stellar network and be able to transfer money, which is really the crux of our ecosystem. That being said, there's a lot of, benefits of having a token that lives in a DeFi environment. So what we decided to do is to build a bridge between our Stellar-based asset into Ethereum. And so we built a bridge. We don't know if it's the world's first or not. I don't think so. But really what that allows is MDX to go into other blockchain networks. So the interoperability is key in our opinion. So we built on Ethereum a bridge into Binance Smart Chain. Now we're launching Polygon. So the idea behind our token and tokenization is having utility in different blockchains, but really be interoperable. So they all serve different functions. And really the goal for Moby is to be blockchain agnostic and really figure how we can operate and the benefits of every different blockchain, because those are going to constantly be evolving. And so that's really why we built. It continues to evolve. We're excited about that.
That's very cool. I think that's the right approach, and we're very much aligned on that as well. I think the key of the future of blockchain is not to be siloed and kind of isolated, but it needs to be interoperable through bridges. And each ecosystem has its pros and cons and things to offer. They're going to be constantly evolving, as you said. So I think it's important to, if you want to, the whole mission is to make the whole world go crypto, right? And for everyone to become a crypto native, and again democratize access to finance. And that's not going to happen if it's on one chain or another chain. So we need to keep it keep it product interoperable. Completely agree with you. And you know, we're a professional network here, so I'd love to hear about your team. How is it structured? How do you guys operate? I'd love to hear how the team is run at Moby. Now you can't hear me? How about now? Hello? Can you hear me now? No? Brandon, you can't hear me? I can't hear you now again. Brandon, I think too many technical difficulties. I think we should call it a day. Let me give you a ring outside of this, and thanks everyone for listening. Apologies for all the technical difficulties, and we'll be out again. I encourage everyone to check out Moby. We're sharing our link on our app, the Ethical Neobank. Everyone should go download the app. Brandon, thank you for joining us, and I'll reach out shortly.